We're here at Musgrave Hill. I think it's afternoon. And we're up for the final of the state mixed pairs. We've had two great games here this morning in the semi-finals. But we're going through a little bit of our advertising as they're having their trial ends here on the TV. It's the live streaming by Bowls Gold Coast Tweed, the media team. Brought to you from Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Queensland Government. Our sponsors, Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. It's a major sponsor of the Bowls Queensland State Championships mixed pairs and the triples. And we always like Nick sponsoring for several years. We like to thank him for his support. We'd like to thank Host Club Musgrave Hill. Their facilities available for these championships, and also the many other venues that are being used. Musgrave Hill being the major sponsor, so we're playing the semi-finals and finals of all the events here. We're straight onto the Bowls Queensland sponsors. Bowls Queensland supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. The first bowl. Now I was on earlier first 8 ends of the semi-finals, and that was pretty fantastic, and everybody predicted close games. And in fact they were close bowls, not close games. It ended up both of these teams won without playing the last end. But saying that, the bowls were absolutely terrific from both sides, all 4 teams.
And it just goes to show that the cream does rise to the top, because both of these teams have got sparkling form. And I think at the end of the day it will be extremely close.
Just about landed that. Just about landed that. Tickled the jack. Yes, it's Jim C here anyway. And we have what we call Junior, or Steve Bell. Welcome.
Thank you, Jimmy. Pleasure to be here, mate. And yeah, as I said before, this is going to be one cracking game.
Bolivia was... well, I should say the difference, but Bolivia was always there in the last game, the semi-final this morning.
Certainly carrying through some form from possibly 3 months now. She's been just at the top of her run, and I can't see it changing today.
Dean's down having a bit of a look for the jack. He's just going under.
Handy home.
3 mil this morning, just took the edge off the green again, as we'd had 2 days without rain.
Here's a lovely bowl coming in.
He's just looking for that bit more grass. Didn't quite get home. But it makes it a bit easier to call this game, where the bowls absolutely stand out for one team and the other team. Very hard to tell apart which bowls are actually belong to Lauren and which bowls belong to Dean. They're basically orange with a green stripe down the middle of them. They look a little bit red on the screen there. May see on a different angle. Up the far end they look a bit more orange.
I might let you call those, Jim, because I've got a little problem with colour blindness.
Oh.
And they tend to look a little bit the same.
How do you go when the street lights are on the middle number? You know that's amber, don't you?
Oh, yes, I keep my eyes open when I'm in the car driving along.
We're starting to get a few people on board.
Carl Douglas Flegler. Well, I'll be damned. He's actually made the spotlight.
I guess he's talking about you, or is he talking about me?
Mate, I'd say both of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say, Junior. No, he's followed it up. In the area, dropped that 2.5 foot short, I'm guessing, that last bowl of Bolivia's. This one makes a difference. Just comes between...
Sit shot bowl.
Just comes between his legs.
Nice bowling.
Didn't quite see his signal there. His hand went up pretty quickly. But Bolivia hasn't got much to lose, just arriving on her 2 bowls. And she's gone a bit wide. Coming back a bit.
Push that in.
Ooh.
Not quite sure. Very hard to tell from this angle.
We'll try this angle. Yellow's 1. It's not far off being 2.
Dean on a nice track.
Yes, he's close.
Yeah, he's close, all right.
He's close to the kitty.
Very good bowl.
That's why he's there in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they played 6 games. They've had to play 6 games to get to here this morning, so that's 7 that they've won so far. Holding 1, trying to make it 2. We've got quite a few comments over here on the 1, but we haven't got any on the other yet. Here comes number 2.
Kane might change his shot here.
We'll find out whether Bolivia thinks it's 2.
Looks it from here. He'll play the forehand, sit those 2
bowls. He's going to be attacking. Ooh, one of mine.
Yep, definitely 2 down.
Carl, he's vision impaired. What a lovely thing to say. We got Frankie Millerick on again. I guess I'm going to have a guess that Frank's cheering for Bolivia.
It's a wild guess, Jim. Wild.
He's been a great supporter of his 2 daughters, both Bolivia and Cassandra.
Had the pleasure of playing in a couple of tournaments with Frank. Always a guy that's got a joke and a laugh and just happy to be there. Beautiful nature.
Mr. Alan Vidler's got some comments to make. I think we'd delete that one. Oh, no, we won't delete that one. We'll just call it a bit sarcastic. Almost picked up that jack first nut.
Same line every time, Al.
Went all the time. Went all the way.
First part looks great. Coming home now.
It's going to be close. It's going to be 6 inches too wide, but wrong again, Delaney.
Nice start.
1.5 foot. Would we say 45 centimetres?
Mm-hmm.
No, we say 450 mil, don't we?
Take your pick. He's a nice
we were
bowl
talking about that the other day. Smack on.
Great correction.
Little tickle. Gets a little bit of paint. Not yet, it hasn't got any paint on it.
You were saying before about Lauren. I don't know Lauren. I mean, I haven't been playing bowls that long, but I don't know a lot about her. Jim, do you?
I'm pretty sure she played for Queensland.
Nice. And do you know what club she plays for?
I think it's northern suburbs now. The ladies move around a little bit in the, I was going to say Brisbane North District. It doesn't exist anymore, but they've gone Hamilton, northern suburbs, and some going to Pine Rivers.
Ah.
A little bit of a wander around the place.
Dino's on a nice track.
Might touch the jack yet.
Just set it up nice.
2 touches. Thanks for coming. This could be 3 touches in a row. Well, we don't have to commentate on that. You can watch that yourself, viewers. Not for 2. Any closer, he might have inspired another attacking shot. It's nearly the right grass. Coming home now. Oh, he's passed it by a fraction.
Very good home though.
Not quite. I was wrong with the right grass. He was a foot wide. We haven't got any comments on one, Robbie. I'm not too sure that works. Or nobody's commenting on that one. Thanks for telling us what colour that is, Alan.
We can't pronounce it, but it's
Pacaya.
Yeah.
How about it's orange with a light green stripe on it? At least we know whose team it is, even if towards the end we're not too sure who owned which one, because they're almost identical.
Great track. Good bowl. Hasn't left too much of a target.
Well, they had 2 touches with the first bowl each that they've played. Yes, Bolivia down a bit from there yet. The more Kane waves his hand, the less it draws. People don't want to talk to Belly. Well, Belly's talking to people, so it doesn't matter much, does it?
Just remind them that I've got feelings.
Have you really?
They're deep. Another good bowl coming down here.
That surprised me that you've got feelings.
Jim, we go a long way back, mate. Come on.
I'm not too sure about 2 of those early comments on that side of things. Not that one. On the other one, there's a couple from Amika Moni might be needing to be deleted.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Very, very deep from Flegler.
What a champion young man young Carl is. And his brother Brad. 2 very good young men.
What are you trying to crawl out from under? Got the right track here. Every chance of him making another.
Bit runny?
Well, he didn't want to be short.
Yeah, he set that bowl. Beautiful. Many opportunities there for them now.
Well, they're going to lob 5 bowls out there, 2 foot jack high. Going to be hard to trail it to those 6 bowls just off the line over there.
I think cutting down to
if he gets to this jack and makes 5.
Second shot will be gold.
We're not sure how many that is. We're thinking it could be 4. 3. 3, Bolivia will tell us.
He's on that wide line again.
He's a little inside last time, but he's too wide to save unless he tickles. He needs a click. Got it fat.
3 down.
They've only moved one rink sideways, but that one rink sideways may be 18 inches difference in grass. I would think that they were playing so well on the one rink across that this rink might be 18 inches different on the track.
Absolutely. Rink 1 has always been a variable rink.
It's always been a bit tight on the club side.
Yes.
But
a little bit sticky the last 3
that may be
meters.
that draws a little bit more on the other side. That didn't happen on rink 2. We'll figure that out as we go along. And obviously the players will figure that out as we go along.
Alan Vidler, the art of correction went out the window.
He's not working too hard, is he?
No, definitely not. Do you think we should make a phone call?
Well, I could go up there and watch him work. I could watch people work all day.
I've heard that before. It's an art form though, Jim, isn't it?
What, watching people work?
Absolutely.
Well, before you were talking about an RDO, and I thought you were talking about a roster day on.
No. But he's just going to run short.
They're just doing a bit of feeling of how the green is, and the rink is slightly different to the one they've just played 20 ends on. Northern Suburbs Club for Lauren. Known as the Northern Suburbs, and also the current state triples holder. We've got a few comments coming out.
Junior wouldn't know what RDO means, let alone when to use them. My God.
It's a good shot here.
Yeah, lovely shot, Kane.
Will never fall over with that much squiggle on it.
Yeah, the holding, with a metre over there, just hold that little bit.
Going to swap hands and get to that forehand. Yes, we are. Are they mic'd in and they're listening to us, are they?
Absolutely.
Good shot too.
Cover and count.
Back touch would be good. I'll stop you trailing it back to those 3.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bounce it straight across there to Bolivia's behind Jack Highball. Wavell Heights. I was trying to think of what Northern Suburbs used to be called when I was running Brisbane North.
Wavell Heights.
Wavell Heights, yes. That was 08, so it's about a lifetime ago.
Mm-hmm. Haven't been to Wavell Heights.
Well, it's a bit high for you. You'd get a nosebleed. Good shot here. She arrives. A little bit of that one won't hurt it. Oh,
just short.
Need a little bit more.
Now, what's B going to play? Looks like the forehand.
I'd think the
cover and count.
The bowl over there between Dean's legs looks like the favourite to me. That's where the jack's going to go. Because obviously they can't draw it, they're going to have to, as Adam was saying, jack movement. Jack movement.
That's close.
No, too wide. Straight over to that bowl. Let's be on it. Why didn't they put a second one over there?
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, I think the forehand before was maybe not the correct side to play, but
a second one smacking on top of that bowl would have 2 now, or 3 now, as we would say.
Yeah.
Skip's problem. She's played a great shot to get the kitty moved, but it could only really go one place.
Mm-hmm. And they've got best back. Is that right? You might see a bit of aggression.
No, he's got to draw second shot. Could lose 4. Is he? Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah. Ooh, is it enough? Maybe not.
Doesn't matter. He's still got another one. And Kane's got 2. One would think that Kane will draw another shot out of 2 goes, whether it be this one or the next one. It's another tequila sunrise. Thank you, Alan. You're going really well. Right on the back of it. No, got inside it. What a great shot that is.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And
we're looking at exactly the same thing you viewers are. It looked a little bit like touching that bowl on the way up. We're not exactly sure whether that's 2 or 3, but we also know that he can't draw it. Depends how hard he's got to hit it to splash it straight across to those 3 peculiar ones, whatever they're called.
Bit of control weight.
Got it.
Not far away.
Got it straight to those 3.
Oh.
No. Any more contact, got it across there for 4 shots.
And on the bronze medal rink, we have Scotty De Jong and Dale McWhinney Shillington. After 2 ends, it's 5 shots to Dale McWhinney Shillington.
We're going a bit early on that scoreboard.
Are we?
That's not a problem. They've played 1 end. Here we come. He must think he's got 2, would you think, Valley? Because he didn't play that same hand where he just drew a toucher.
Yeah, it was strange. But he's bowling them, we're not.
He thought he had, I guess he had 2 in the bag. So he didn't want to go near that bowl again.
Dean didn't have any more bullets, so. But anyway.
One of my mates from Wavell Heights was called Jason Horrigan. Jason was about 18 or 19 and he was in a state trial, played with us at Hamilton in those days, and his father used to live across the road from Wavell Heights Bowls Club. That was his grandfather, sorry. And his grandfather captained Australian Rugby League team back in the whenevers, a little bit before my time. And that's a while ago. But Jason was a very good player. Don't know where he is now, but Jason Horrigan nickname was shortened to Horror very easily, and he well respected of his nickname Horror.
The nicknames in bowls is incredible.
I'm pretty sure that was 2 to Kane.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a better looking bowl come down, a bit runny, but going to finish in a nice home.
Bit runny.
Yeah, B, slight correction.
It's like that camembert. That's the same as where they bowled 2 ends ago, where they bowled 5 bowls smack over there on that black line. But she's figured it out this time.
Yeah,
we're coming
correction.
back a bit further. That's actually about where they were last time,
Yeah.
halfway out to the black line. which would be called the windy side. It's the way the flags are fluttering. It's not really windy, but that's about the right track.
Solid effort. Great bowl.
Pacaya. How about we just call them multicoloured? Oh, that's dropped out a bit, has it? Holy Jim, have you had a liquid lunch? No. Yes, I did. I had soup. I had pumpkin soup. They've got fantastic pumpkin soup here. Righto, Dino in behind, Rover. Not far behind.
Good posse.
Wow. He's playing his seconds bowls. That's where he's supposed to be, 2 foot behind. You read that in the manual. Needs a little bit of help here. Nearly drew the shot inside that. Scotty leading 5-0. We got the scoreboard right now.
Ah, there we go.
Yep. That's all right. We're thinking the one down the line is shot. But we go to the triples tomorrow, and the prediction is drizzle most of the day, which is always fun for the match committee. Figure out whether you can play the right number of ends when you're wet, or come off early and call them all draws, and you know whatever the call is going to be wrong for half of the people. B is just playing 2 foot too wide, both hands at the moment. I'm sure she will correct.
Dino's looking for a little bit more weight. Turn the head around.
He's just about got to the jack. Just about got to the jack. Wasn't really Dino, he's up this end, but the same variety of bowl, we'd say. Pakia, Gaki.
Change of hands.
Yes. Very close too. That onto that, they say.
Yep.
Is that Suzanne's? That onto that at Suzanne's. No, it's something like that, isn't it? Well, it's asking to be sat for 3 or 4 shots. It's there to sit on, and here we come. He's out the road, missed it by 2 bowls.
Didn't disrupt anything, so it's still on. But Kane will be looking to just...
Showers on... What's this for tomorrow? Showers, 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 light rain, showers, showers, showers. It's approximately what mine says. It says my wind finder, which is used by our trawler men, which I consider a fair bit in front of the bomb, says it's raining 1 or 2 mil every 3 hours.
Got the hole.
Tickle off that, it makes 2.
Played with great weight. I'm sure Dean's going to have something to say about this.
Well, how's his speed? He needs the yellow.
Bit quick.
Oh, geez, he needed the yellow. Would have done wonders to it.
Absolutely.
This goes with that at Suzanne's. Thank you, Peter Millard. I knew it was something like that. That's all right. You got no more messages from Carl Flegler. You're lucky.
Oh, better from not getting one from Alan Vidler.
Oh,
he may be doing some business. Maybe.
Monkey business. Rightio. We're drawing again on the forehand. We don't want to be too wide. Once we've got to there, we're going to be where the yellow bowls are. Oh, he's trying to get behind. Well, he certainly got behind. So I won't be able to wick off that one.
No, in the beach.
He's not too sure how quick he should play this now. Because if he plays, he's 2 down, not the 1 down picking at it. He's even thinking of coming quick.
And even though there's his potential for 3 at the back, 504. So it may be just a little bit control weight, push it through.
That's him. You picked it like a nose. And again, he needs the yellow. He's closer to the yellow this time. No luck, huh?
Plenty of luck, all bad.
No luck.
As you said before about the changing of changing the green, if that had been on the on rink 1, he may have thought he would have been right on it, getting the nudge and going through. True to form, I think B's going to play a 3/4 length. Seems to be what they're playing at the moment. No radical changes in jack length or anything yet.
Matt on the tee. Someone said the 2 metre line the other day. I'll still call it the 6 foot line, but we've only been away from feet and inches since 1972. Just a bit over 50 years.
Now, is it true that measurements for bowls should be in feet and inches still? Is that the current law?
Well, I was commenting that our juniors say, when they ask them how short they are, they say 2.5 feet.
Right.
They don't say 450 mil. And they know it's 450 mil.
Yeah.
Most of our older players, most of them aren't 52 years old when we went to Metro, but it's still hard to figure out. If someone says you're 80 mil short, you've got to divide it by 30 and see how many feet that is, and then figure out how short you are.
2.5 inches.
2.5 inches.
Or 3.
2.5 centimetres to an inch. 30 to a foot. Got one from Bruce Kirk on board. Just tuned in after mowing the yard. Just my luck. Jimmy C is on. Is that lucky or just your bad luck? Hello, Vidler's back. He must have sold a set of bowls.
Or a pair of shoes, or may have sold himself a nice skirt. We just don't know.
Close here. Close here.
Beautiful weight control.
Had to get down. Had to sit down to be good. Well, it's good.
And Dino's got something to say about that. On that wide line.
Peter Millard's at Devonport, Tasmania. Tim do. She has nothing better to do. Afternoon shift. Okay. We've got 7-1 over on the far game. And one needs help.
Kane's wanting to hold a bit, but he's got enough to do a run.
Caught it a bit thin, he did run up, be close. Just inviting Dean to sit this bowl.
Well, it's a better line.
It's not up. He'll kick himself for that one.
Absolutely.
He had everything going for him with another 2 foot of weight.
Smooth as silk, B's delivery. A little bit tight.
She gets a bit of contact, won't hurt anything.
Lock that second
bob
bowl
that
in.
one up a bit.
Yep.
And close the head off a fraction. She was going to be a bit tight. That's a very good result, I think. Kane for PM, pretty close. We normally just divide by 25 for Mills, not 25.4, but that's the shot that Dean was going to play.
Oh, Alfie Boston sent that remark in.
Yep, Kane for PM.
Might be looking for a VP job.
Wouldn't be very hard to vote for him instead of one we've got, but I'm probably not supposed to say anything like that. We'll have this one behind.
Great home.
She comes again.
Wider line this time.
One bowl wider, but she might get home.
It comes.
One bowl wider. He's going to go to the head, but he thinks that maybe I'll watch what happens.
On that wide line again. I think it just seemed to be hanging just that little bit.
Well, that is the tighter side of the green, where the wind is blowing across there.
Yeah, and beautiful weight for that
and
bowl.
most bowling greens, I shouldn't say all bowling greens, but most bowling greens that have a very big wind factor normally have the leaf of the grass one way, where one hand is slightly wider than the other hand, just simply because that's the prevailing wind. It's very hard to put that down in physics. But it is what happens if you play at places that normally have place where there's big wind. The one hand, when there's no wind, the one hand will be wider than the other hand, simply on the grain of the grass, whether it's the grain or the leaf or the whatever it is. Nearly got the wrong one, but he hung around. Wasn't far away from playing the perfect shot.
Yeah, just on the outside of that dividing line. Just will not let go.
We'll call that one.
And just an update on the bronze medal game. Scotty de Jong 7 and Dale on 5 after 5 ends.
And Scotty's got the shot on the other rink. But the jack's been moved back away from the lead bowls. He might not have the shot now. Righto, we'll see if we can get this track right. We don't want that one back.
Yeah, good start.
We want it to roll over one more time. Righto, B's got to get this angle right on this hand. Now the mat, not the mat, but the jack is up the green some 10 foot from where it's been. And at that rate, it might just come home like usual, like that. Difference in the length, a little bit difference, it's going to fall.
Yep, there it goes.
Difference in the length, a little bit difference in the grass. Drawing another foot or so at that length on that hand than it is at the longer width, longer length. There's how you're supposed to play bowls. Bowl your first 3 bowls like that. Give the skip something to think about. Are you still sitting cross-legged? Fingers and thumbs touching. Actually, I'm not cross-legged, but the rest of it's pretty close. Okay, when we play bowls, the men play bowls, if they could play lead bowls like the girls played then.
4 within a mat length.
Coming now. Made it. Put himself onto the other hand now. And that may be shot. It's coming.
Close.
It's got to get here, that's the only thing.
Yep.
Okay, what hand do you want to play now?
And it fell too. Just got to change the head up a bit. It still favours Kane.
Oh, the tricoloured. Dean's bowl. Well, it's not Dean's bowl. It's Lauren's bowl's shot. The orange and blue bowl.
Okay. So playing onto the front bowl may have been the key, but nevertheless he's come around the back.
One down. He's just got to arrive down there. He's arriving with a bit of weight, a little bit tight. He's got 2 bowls just behind the head. Now he's got one out in the sticks where that could bounce too if he plays a bit more weight.
Can't imagine Bolivia being short. Got to get there, change the head around.
Well, she hasn't played this hand much.
No.
She's been on the other side, but we'll see how we go here, because Lauren just has to roll that one on the line would be a fantastic result.
And Lauren has played a few bowls in this side, so... Yep, good bowl.
Not wasted. That one over near Kane's looking like their best chance of scoring.
Tad wide.
We're down the back with that one. She hadn't played on that hand. Now she's figured out it's tighter than the other hand. She'll correct with the next one.
Better looking bowl.
Got to sit that bowl down.
Yeah.
Now what? Change your hand onto the hand you've been playing and roll that on. Yep, he's still thinking that bowl out near his feet's the winner. Gone.
Yep. Well, that's the second bowl she's played down there, so another couple, she might get the right range.
She's not thrilled with herself playing the same one again. Hard shot on the forehand to roll that bowl in twice and wriggle it over and make 3, counting Bolivia's 2 yellow ones. Much
close.
She's tight.
Get that front one and
maybe
punch it up.
Just short. He's not tight so much.
And Kane can play the...
He doesn't know whether he's playing forehand or backhand. Bolivia's going to tell him to play forehand. She can see that shot. Oh, he's coming a bit. He's too wide at the moment.
Made it a bit more difficult.
Maybe yes and maybe no. He's turned it into just smack it and die. I imagine that's 2. Say that from the sideline there, Robbie. Righto. Well, he's going to just about make another toucher here.
Nice bowl.
Just about make another toucher.
Probably only 2 down now, are they?
It's still smack it and die. Hit that as hard as you like and then a little bit more. About this speed. Now we'll find out. We'll find out. It might be 27 down. Lucky there's one more there, it was an 8.
Oh, God.
And we didn't actually see how many B signalled. I don't know whether she signalled 1 or 2. Played the right weight, just didn't get the right result.
Well, they can all go wrong with weight, can't they?
Graham Elton says, "Hi Brian, fantastic bowls. Who was your favourite?" I don't mind being Brian, but I wouldn't like to pick the winner. Not being a betting man, I've had 3 bets on the races this afternoon, but I haven't had a bet on the bowls.
Lovely starter.
Try that out for size. Hey Jimmy, wonder what you think better, Kane's bowls or his dance moves? Yeah. Righto, Katie. I was very impressed with that circle of dancing at the Grand that night, Katie. It was only 1. Yes, Katie, that was a very nice dancing performance by your team, but that little bit of inspiration that you threw on the floor in the middle of everybody was really interesting. Suitably impressed by that. I hadn't actually seen that technique used before. What club is Lauren from? We just did that one. That's used to be called Wavell Heights once upon a time. It's northern suburbs now. Yes, sitting on the fence. I'm cheering for both teams, but I've still got a bit of hope for Bolivia, seeing as she comes from Bundaberg area. They have a population of 14 in the place she comes from. And in the 2013 floods, the only thing that was sticking out in her house was the TV aerial. Great shot. That's what he was trying to do. Now we'll go look for the jack. Oh no, we won't. We'll give them a backward. It's a good bowl. Didn't get a very happy result. Peter Leon, the Afghan. She's from Northern Suburbs. You've just come on board. I see juniors playing these days. I haven't seen him for a long time. I only played with Peter Leon Jr., much better player than Peter Leon Sr. once. And we beat a couple of easy beats on the way through to the final, like Graham Cook, etc., etc. And in the final, Peter Leon Jr. and I struck an easy team. Donnie Peoples and Ian Taylor in the final that year. Tails was playing for Australia at the time. And we found we'd beaten all the star players, and then we got beaten by a couple of mugs like Donnie Peoples and Ian Taylor in the final. So I hold that runners-up trophy very close to my chest as one of my favourite games. Not too many people could hold a candle to Donnie Peoples and Ian Taylor in those days.
Where was that played at, Jim?
East Brisbane Master Pairs.
Ah.
Was a great tournament, steeped in tradition.
Well, you've played two gentlemen, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I had a few drinks with Tails after it, till about 2:30. Round the back. Or we might chop that bowl in for shot yet. Oh, good result, I guess. Was somewhere near what she was playing. Mark Rooney says Junior's still a better bowler. God, you don't have to tell me. Afghan seniors won 2 state singles. You wouldn't think Lightning could strike twice. Should never have beaten Marvellous Mark in that final that year. Expect an answer from you, Peter, shortly. Oh, he will bite. Probably would have been lucky to beat Chris Rosanis, except we went to the indoor. Well, that got rid of the problem over there, but it's built a problem over here. She only wanted to touch that kitty up a foot down the line, but she got a little bit too much of it.
Is that Kane's bowl on the left-hand side?
Yeah. Just going under. Slightly under. Ooh.
Turned it right over. Kane and Bolivia, one down at the back. I don't think Dean will be trying to...
Are you going to have a guess at which one of those is second shot?
Kane's bowl.
Got the jack coming from the next door rink. Robbie's put his hands on the screen, the fingers on the screen. You know the fingers don't make any difference at all if you've got no decent eyesight.
Well, funny you should say about that, because I told Carl Flegler that when I was measuring ahead, and he said can you see, Junior? And I said, look, I had these fingers calibrated at Specsavers.
Yep.
And it's only $35 to have them calibrated. He looked at me as if I had two heads.
Well,
I'm not quite
should
sure.
have thought with three heads. Here we go. He's going to attack, I think. Oops, I guess that's attacking. Oh, and he may have got shot. We're going to guess the one standing up or the flat bowl. Well, he looks like the one
standing up for me.
Standing up, but
yeah,
you've got to do a little bit of flat bowl business here. It's got the weakest part of the bowl facing the jack for the left, one on the left of the screen. Oh, you're trying to tell me that the left-hand bowl's shot. He's got to get down. Oh, he's getting down. He's getting down. He's getting down like a boogie, and when he touches this jack, we'll know what happens.
Oh, there you go. It's beyond questioning now.
Sort that out.
The mat goes flying back and 2.
The mat disappeared. Didn't expect it not to.
A little bit of an update on the bronze medal. Scotty de Jong 9, Dale 5 on 6.
Yep, the last 2 have been dead.
So B with the mat on the tee or the 6 foot line.
That's Chloe Stewart. I argue that one. She says it's tee to tee, and I say ditch to ditch. And she says you can't throw it, ditch to ditch. It's tee to tee. I said it used to be X to X before Premier League brought in respots, because there was never a T, it was always an X. But I'm talking before she was born, so I can't win that one.
Well, I can't believe you're arguing with such a wonderful woman.
I'm trying to win one against one woman across the whole lot. Great shot.
Solid start.
Oh, I haven't got much chance of winning it, have I? Okay. Try again.
All these years, Jim.
It used to be X to X. That's a reasonably poor shot from the way she's been playing, but she was thinking of moving the jack away from Bolivia's bowl, so she's ended up tight. It's only got to have a little thought in your mind to do that. Oh, there's cracking jokes here now. You better read that one from Lance Main.
True story. Classes.
Oh,
You'll have to read it. I can't.
True story of the perils of watching live stream bowls at work. I know a butcher who backed into the bacon slicer and he got a little bit of behind in his work. I mean, I wasn't going to crack that one. I've already done the mud crab song today. Thought that might be enough. I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out.
The font
7-7.
The font seems to be a bit smaller on your screen, mate. Is it?
It is.
You trying to tell me something, or
Trying for you not to read it.
okay? Success.
A bit scattered on the far game. They've played 8 bowls and there's only 2 of them within a metre. That's unusual.
Ooh, jack movement.
I have to be, I guess.
It looks to be Dale's bowl at.
Well, this has got the right track. Just needs to touch it up. Okay, draw jack high.
Change of hand, possibly.
No, you're right. Thought that was in the B grade when you changed your hand to try and run into something.
Starting to get back now.
You just change your hand, try and run into something, and just go through the gap twice. Great spot. That's somewhere where he had to be to cover that little touch-up.
Absolutely.
First ones were one out there, jack high, and two short ones. He had to be up. Sheila, you're giving comments. You're not here at the moment. You're dog minding. I thought you might have made it to the grounds.
How are you, Shillo?
Well, here comes B. This is the way she's been playing. She's out there again in a favourite spot of playing 2 foot 6 jack high. Smack beside that first one.
Comes behind.
Comes behind all right,
Nice.
but it's not much in the swim.
If there's a little bit of weight being played, anything's possible.
She was looking to touch that other yellow bowl. We just have to roll back a bit, Robbie, to see that one. Yeah, we got the edge of her. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to be in there, B. She gets back a bit, but she's still too wide.
Yep.
That hand's been murdering her.
Bit elusive.
That hand's been murdering her. They've played it 4 times coming back this way. The 8th end.
Sherry Boston, go Kane. Greg sent a well wish through. Go, son. I did encounter the boys up at Paradise Point last Thursday night. And they were in, all the boys and Finno, and they were in fine form.
He's out there. He's just wide enough to be no good. Exactly 18 inches too wide.
It kills me to ask this question, but do you think they're still holding?
Well, I don't know whether it's 4 or 1 down. I guess it's... that says 3. This one could tuck up.
Close.
He's not here. He wanted to touch the jack. He's got 1 to play. This is the one that... Okay. Kane, you're out there again. You're going to have to play tight on that hand before the end of this game. You think yellow's shot? Well, Dean's going to have a bit of a look at it then if he thinks he's down. We were thinking that the half bowl would be shot. How about I just call him red? You don't have a problem with that?
No.
You got no
Not at
idea
all.
being colourblind? A lot of people will argue with me, but you'll be the only one not.
I'll call a
He's
position.
having a serious think about how he can get rid of that yellow bowl, because it must be worth quite a few. And he's going back to the thought where he's got to draw a toucher to make 4. Which isn't such a bad idea. He's played 3 on that side of the green, so he should play that side of the green. No, he's going to have a crack at it. Getting close. Got it. Oh. Got it all right. Got it straight onto the jack. It's a great shot.
Excellent shot.
I really think that Bolivia and Kane should just play that way. Don't worry about playing back this direction. Or probably Bolivia should change a hand and try the other side. Who are you going for? Shillo from Dean Shaw. Yep. It's only on that rink.
But the mindset.
Come on, can you tell us who your favourite is from Dean Shaw? What's the answer, Shillo? We know who Shillo's cheering for. He's got one on each game. You don't have to ask him silly things like that, Dean Shaw.
Dino and Lauren for the chocolates. Dave McCann. How are you, Dave?
He's still bowling 18 inches wide on this, on the wide side. Needs a coach to get out there. Try and bowl one 18 inches the other side and see how we go. Because the opposition, Lauren and Dean, are hitting the grass line, and that's makes a lot of difference. If you're both 18 inches wide or skinny, you can't get closer than 18 inches. Even if you get your weight right, just like that one has got its weight right. She's bowled this one narrower to the right track, and guess what? Dropped it short.
Same line from Lauren. Going to get a better result with a foot of weight.
Is she up? Same spot, basically.
Still a better result.
Well, we talk about jack movement. We get jack movement more than half the time. Those two won't be too good if we get too much jack movement.
True. They're playing. Well, this is a better line for Kane's bowls. They tend to finish hard, don't they?
What speed is the green running at? 13, I said earlier this morning. It may have picked up a little bit now. I doubt if it's running any better than 14. But it did rain again this morning. And arrives for chalk. Nearly arrived. Good bowl. Chris Super. Shane will miss you at ISIS on the weekend. Certainly will, I'm afraid. Wilson Alexander. Wilson's got something to say. Surely you'll put a bit of ragging towards him. Comes from Northern Beaches in Mackay. We've exported him down to Paradise Point. Now he's playing for Pelicans, I think.
Yes, he has. He's changed.
See what $100,000 will do.
What was the transfer from Mackay? Was there
Northern Beaches.
Much cash involved? Or?
Oh, I heard it could have been $100,000 to come and play here from Paradise Point.
That is the rumour.
Yeah, but you make up rumours worse than me sometimes.
Well, in the old days, if you hadn't heard one by 9 o'clock, you start one.
That's all right. We had one of his mates commentating earlier this morning. He'd have said nice things about him.
Adsy.
Is it here? If it's here, it's money. It's not quite here.
Yeah, you go a long way before you meet a nicer bloke than Adzi.
Yeah, I've known him from Bar of Soap till this morning.
Yeah.
I don't know too many golf caddies because last time I played I only took 12 balls and ran out on the 7th hole. It's lucky it was close to get back to the clubhouse.
So you're proficient in the art of golf, yes?
Very good.
Obviously.
At water divining. I can find water anywhere. Vidler's awake again. He's had his little nap. He's put another comment on there for you.
What about me, Billy? Oh, Jesus. Yep, what about you, Alan?
He's up. We're up. We're not up.
No.
Quite.
Those two bowls a little bit out of character.
Yeah.
From the last game. But good to see she's changed hands, so that's also good. It's going to bear a bit of fruit.
Close here. Tickle. Tickle. We're saying that
Alan Vidler got to be the nicest, surely. Or is it Alan or is it
somebody's got hold of his computer.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
I think it might be my turn to have a break here because I think we've got someone to take my spot for a while. We've been talking about Nick Fisher and talking about fishers. I think we've caught one.
Good bowl. Very good bowl.
I'll catch you later on, viewers, and I'll hand over to our sponsor.
See you, Jimmy. So what's Dean going to play? A little bit of controlled weight. Could get a result with a wick. Absolutely. Still might be one down. Robbie, what's your idea? Who's holding?
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And hello, Junior. How are you?
Nico, I am excited.
You're excited?
I'm excited.
You're always excited.
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
Cracking day, mate.
It is brilliant. When I was down here on Sunday, everyone was saying that they're expecting 8 days of rain.
I have a theory about that.
Good afternoon, Josh. Good afternoon, Mr. Vidler. Sorry, mate. Go back to your theory.
Since Grantham, I just have this overwhelming thought that they now overestimate the weather. Because of, the history. So now, where it's all doom and gloom, and then we get a little bit of ray of sunshine, and there, I think it's a bit obscure.
It certainly is. It certainly is.
Mate, it was great to see you at Windsor too.
Well, thank you. Yeah, no, it's good to be down there. It's the Windsor 100.
And your sponsorship, fantastic, mate.
Oh, you got to give to what you love.
Oh, mate, never been a true word said.
What have we got here? So we'll step back to the bowls for a couple of seconds before we ramble on again, and see that Team McWhinney got the chocolates on that end.
John Wilson, who's modelling on the runway if Junior's not? I'm not quite sure what we're going to make out of that one.
Oh, Johnny, no one wants to see Junior modelling on the runway. Trust me. He's got a face for radio, as they say.
Mate, I'm now a hand model. I've toned it down a bit. If that's all right, John, I'll just regard me as a hand model. Good start from Lauren.
Was indeed. So, excuse me, just while I try and catch up with the way the greens are running. Mm-hmm. That would seem to me that would be the narrower of the two hands. Would that be right, Junior?
Yes. They're all trying to play this particular hand, the backhand, because the forehand has caused a few issues. They're just not letting go enough at the right time.
Gotcha.
So, excuse me. Bolivia and Kane have been playing the backhand coming down, but they're going to shy away from that now. It's the easier hand, the backhand coming down.
Mm. We're just having a look at the flags. It looks like they've got a bit of a tailwind with them on this end.
Yeah.
But look, I have been sneaking on to the live stream the last couple of days from the office, much to the chagrin of all my colleagues. They're going, "What is that you're listening to?" And I said, "It's the dulcet tones of Mr. Brian Marshall." The conditions have been absolutely superb. So, Dean here taking on the forehand. And that, very good bowl. Great line, probably, I'm going to guess 2 to 3 feet through. Actually, hang on, wait a minute, I can see it right in front of us. Let me stop looking at the screen. 3 feet 6 and 12 in 6 and 12.
Lovely bowl, Kano.
Yep. Just says, yeah.
Dino with a little bit of a correction here. Going to look for shot. And a toucher. Just a little slice.
Just a little. Chalk me up, he says. And so, mate, are you playing in the triples as well?
No. This year I haven't really signed on for anything. AI, nothing.
Okay.
Just with my mother, the family in the situation we're in. But a funny story, a couple of gentlemen that I played Premier League with the Toowoomba side, the
Bushrangers?
Outlaws.
Oh, the Outlaws.
Yes. They had a player pull out, and so I've been seconded into that side.
Oh,
it's for the fours.
Well, you are a bit of a rogue, so playing with the Outlaws would suit you.
The only thing that's missing is the hat. I think that's all that's missing.
Mate, we'll get you a Ned Kelly mask. A few feet short there from Lauren taking on the forehand. And Bolivia goes, no, well, I'm going to stick with the backhand. It seems to be working. And this is a very good shot. Rolls the kitty back. I'm going to be assuming it's going to be resting on Kane's bowl there.
Absolutely.
If it's not far off. So, and
Lauren will be trying to peel that one off.
Which is what Dean's called her on.
It's not too advantageous with B and Kane on that side as well, but she's got a little bit wide. One at the back, no problem with that.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Damien and Vince. Welcome aboard. Esther would like to know, where is this coming from? Now, I'm assuming she's meaning the bowls and not our
Commentary.
Commentary, yeah. So, Esther, if you're still with us, it's coming from Club Musgrave, northern end of the sunny Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia.
And I've got to say the meals here are fantastic.
Oh, are they?
Absolutely.
Haven't had a chance to have a feed yet, but it's definitely on the cards in the next couple of days. So I'm gonna.
And it's unusual for me, Nick, but I've had a couple of beverages, and Dean and Carey have been most obliging.
This is a good bowl. Yep, and
Dead
end, and we go again.
blockers on the water.
Blockers on the water. I'm assuming, I don't think blockers on the water. I think blockers doing a water run for a couple of people. I saw a blocker before and he looked very, very comfortable in his chair. Mm-hmm. With a non-alcoholic beer, I believe it was, in his hand.
He must have found it.
Afternoon, Keith. And Esther, you're most welcome. If there's anything else that we can help you with, please don't hesitate to give us a hoy. And I'm sure if I don't know the answer, neither will Junior.
Exactly. I'll do a Schultz. I know nothing. So we've got a shortish end. So it looks like the mat is up possibly 2.5, 3 metres off the 6 foot line.
Yep.
Jack to that normal 3/4, which would bring it back to maybe
shortish,
25 metres,
25
perhaps. Here's a nice bowl. Going to sit B out for a bowl behind and possibly shot.
Quite possibly indeed. There you go.
There's definitely a shot with a measure for 2.
Very good shot indeed. And Gail, shout out to Bolivia and Kane, saying the last 2 live streams have been great viewing and commentary. I'm hoping that she's still alluding to this this bunch of comedy. Otherwise, mate, we could be getting a little bit made redundant, shall we say.
Joshua Beattie, the Windsor King.
The Windsor King.
Maybe Junior in the commentary box thought you had a Paradise Point hat on yesterday. Yes, mate. I have a hat for all occasions.
You do. You've got that here with you today, I believe.
Absolutely. And Mr. Sean Ingham, is the boat fixed? No, it's not, mate. It's been 7 weeks waiting for parts from the States.
Yeah. Good effort there from Dean. Just weight was what he wanted. He was probably just a little bit inch further out on his line. Okay, Redlands has a question, which we're gonna have to palm on to the man who knows all, Mr. Robbie Allen. Apologies for the ignorant question. No questions are ignorant. I'm watching 2 feeds, this one and another one from Bowls, New South Wales. Are these different competitions, state qualifiers? Absolutely. They certainly are. So if you really want to know which feed to concentrate on, that would be this one here. Not that we, have anything against our New South Wales compatriots, but a much better quality of bowls here. but I have had just confirmation that we're pretty sure it is some sort of state event, but not exactly sure which one. And yes, Jesse, it is junior. Apologies. I'll do my best to keep him under control for you.
You take the handcuffs on any time you like, Nick.
Actually, I heard a joke today and I thought, it reminds me of junior.
PG rated?
Oh, absolutely. Do you know why the devil got arrested?
No.
He was done for possession.
Oh, my God. Dad joke. Dad joke.
Well, it's been 12 months. Just got to give the crowd what they want. You know, that's why I'm here.
Exactly. Mm. Nice that you're online, Jess.
Redlands, thank you very much. Sister. Dale, from the UK, may I ask, what is the best piece of advice that you have ever received that ultimately helped you improve your game? Well, Dale, from my perspective, for me, it was staying down after the delivery of the bowl. Just taking the time and watching the line and seeing which way the bowl goes. Because if you come up too quickly or you do tend to narrow it up. But yeah, definitely for me, staying down. I don't know what Junior's best piece of advice would be.
Well, just watch this bowl come down because I think he's going to play no, it's going to fade on him.
Good afternoon, Wilson Alexander.
Big Will, so it's been reported by Jimmy that there was a $100,000 transfer fee from Paradise Point to Musgrave Hill.
Oh.
Now, that's a rumour. But I think it could be confirmed by his accountant.
Robbie is giving me the advice that I've just given out to stay down, and probably a good idea.
So, best piece of advice I've been given by a fellow bowler.
Yep.
Don't look straight into the sun and be kind to your mother.
Right. Which
said something about my bowling, I think. So we got what do we got? Bolivia Kane holding 1 at the moment.
Yep. And Kane with the last will probably look to just come around the outside of that front bowl there and rest on Dean's looking to grab 2, and I think he's going to be. That was
a
the
lot
target,
of arm swinging, but
it was definitely just the one.
Yeah, short of the cake.
Redlands wanting to know. Okay, so for our watchers from Redlands, these are the Queensland State Championships. So this is where it's an open event, really, isn't it? All you need to do is just put your hand up, put your entry down, and if there's room, then you get put in.
Absolutely.
Yep. And then the champion of champions in New South Wales. Well, Junior, would you like to answer that question?
No. Robbie will.
Thanks, Robbie. And the champion of champions, I believe, is sort of a similar type event, really, isn't it, Robbie? No?
No, they win their club event, then they go to state zone champion of champions and state champion of champions. This one here is opposed to champion of Queensland bowlers.
Right, okay. So this one's an open championship for all Queensland bowlers. Great start there from Bolivia. And the champion of champions is winners of club events moving all together to play off against each other to continue to move into the higher paid events for the state.
Now here's just a funny one from Wilson Alexander. Junior, I have had so many phone calls due to your rumour. I didn't know. Well, it's not actually my rumour, Wilson. It's Jimmy. Jimmy started the ball rolling. I just put a bit of fat around it. Paul Turner, how are you, mate?
Super observation there from Mark Rooney. Definitely. You sound much better than you look. What? Actually, they're a bit mean to you. I don't know why. All right, we've got the kitty in the ditch now.
2 fantastic bowls from B Baby,
and
2 touches.
I'm assuming that. There we go. That's a great shot. Thank you, Mr. Allen. Oh,
very, very good reply.
Absolutely.
Around about 18, 19 inches off the bank.
But
Bolivia's still holding one. And this game is a real arm wrestle. It's 8-all. And for the bronze medal playoff, it's another game that's a real arm wrestle. We have Scotty De Jong 10 and Dale 7 after 9.
Mm-hmm.
So both these games are very, very close.
Absolutely.
See Kane just put one in, just a tad short. But nevertheless, a very good effort. Wilson Alexander, a lot of fat. That must be around the rumour when I was saying that.
That must be, yeah. Definitely not talking about your physique, my friend.
Oh, mate. Athlete.
100%. Look at those biceps from all those curls you do.
Just remember that I've gone back to being a hand model, not a physical model.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got a better looking bowl coming up here. Will he get past that? Great memory. Dino's travelling.
He's looking to come in and split these two. Hold
on. Oh, this is a great bowl. Yeah,
fantastic. I mean, it's going to make it hard now to pick up a multiple.
Although Kane's given the instruction to play through the yellow bowl, which effectively could take out both those bowls. So, and 2 on that side are possible. 3 or 4 turnaround.
So they're definitely playing for the multiple here.
Mm-hmm. Tighter line for that side when it starts to break, and here it comes.
Apparently,
great effort.
What are we looking at there, Robbie? Just out, is it? Yep. So I tell you what, there was an interesting incident happen at the Windsor 100. Apparently, someone put a bowl. I tell you what, he's peppering that little pocket, isn't he?
Lauren.
Oh, sorry, that was Lauren.
Yeah, just another foot or so of weight.
It's the first time I think I've seen a team play with all same bowls. Makes it very easy to commentate, I must say.
Particularly if you're colourblind.
100%. But back to my story of the Windsor 100. I don't know. You may have heard of it, but apparently, and it's just been recently confirmed that someone went for a conversion shot and went from 6 up to 6 down. Is that Have you heard of anything about that? Oh,
I did.
3 up to 6 down, was it?
Yes, I did.
Ah.
Oh no, you're right. It was 6 and 6. Now, I do remember that person. The rumour has it that he is now a hand model.
Oh, really?
Playing 3 and trying to cover and count, and I mean, you know,
I
think God's put down a couple of bowls that have been a bit short and a bit long too. So, you know, one can't feel too bad about themselves.
True.
Although
and it does sound like hand modelling is potentially a more lucrative source of income for this particular person.
It is. It is. It's almost as good as Wilson's 100th hour to come here.
It wouldn't have been on a power play at all, would it?
Oh, yes, sirree.
Ah, so that's why you were saying it was 3. Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
3 double to 6.
That's a huge bowl. We've got the flag just in front of us. I can't quite see.
All right, so we're now looking at 4 up, possibly 5, the one near the flag.
And then that other yellow bowl of Bolivia's has just been moved across the rink to the right.
That might be just a 3. Maybe 2.
Well,
let's see what B says. 2. Kano can sit that Dean's last bowl out. Possibly stay. 5.
Yeah, 5. Is Dino out of ammo?
Sorry?
Is Dean out of ammo, or has he got... No, he's got... no, he's still got one more to come, so...
Oh, I've got some news.
Oh!
It's...
Here we go, ladies
Robbie,
and gentlemen.
did you have that... breaking news? Dino has just signed with autographs for someone that wants to have them.
Oh.
And I think, Nick, there's a
Was it done under duress? Like, for the people who apparently want to have him, or...?
Well, that bit I'm not sure about. So here comes Dino down here now. He's on a slightly wider line. He might be just racing a bit here.
A little bit running.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not happy.
Eggs Benno with a runny egg.
Actually went for breakfast at a cafe near where I used to live one morning, and long story short, 40 minutes for them to bring out the breakfast, just bacon and eggs.
Oh, did they have to entice the chook
I don't
to lay one
well,
or what?
They may have to, because my poached eggs came out quite hard. I'm like, and I had to say to them, I was a little bit disappointed. 40-minute wait, and my poached eggs were hard poached. Well, it's a little bit disappointing. And she said to me, she goes, "Oh, we've been having problems with our egg deliveries."
God.
Oh, that made me laugh. I'm like, of all the things you could come up with, an egg delivery.
Hey, absolutely.
Maybe it was just coming down a pretty bumpy gravel road.
Probably used all the others. It was 2, Robbie, yeah?
All right. Jeannie's going to take a bit of a break. No. Alrighty. Bolivia well away. Probably about 2 and 2. 2 feet out and 2 feet deep. Ah, Mr. Vidler, welcome back from your afternoon nap. So Bolivia now back on the forehand, the backhand, sorry. And seems to be on a pretty good line here. And I would say that was absolutely pretty much perfect muscle memory. So Lauren following Bolivia down, looking to rest that. Good effort, but just slightly through. Has ended up in a good home though. Mr. Vidler, mate, I'm here for the rest of the afternoon, so you may as well pack up shop. And so I do actually recommend, if anyone is in or close to the Gold Coast, definitely take your time and get down over the next, what is it, another 10 days of play, Robbie? Another 11 days of play. So there's going to be there's a lot of bowls to be played and a lot of talent that'll be coming through. So, yeah, take the time, get down and come and experience these wonderful clubs and watch some fantastic bowls. So, do know they're probably about 2 feet short. I think Kane will now take. Oh, great bowl. Great bowl. So I think you'd be safe to say they're holding 2, maybe 3. Halfway through this this championship game. And Team Mustard and Team Bush have stretched their lead somewhat over Dale and Emma. Jumped out to a 6-shot break. And yeah, big shout out to the clubs and the Gold Coast, of course, for putting this event on and allowing us to showcase our magnificent game. And welcome back, Junior.
Thank you, Nico. Did I miss anything, mate?
Mate, no, not a lot. You were actually lightning fast.
First time I've been accused of that.
So just a bit of a change in the head with those last couple of bowls. So it was there for a second that Team Nelson were looking to hold about 3. And, well, as you can see there, they've probably only just holding the 1 at the moment.
Here comes B. She's...
Yep, holding that hand out, making sure the bowl stays out there. And, yeah.
Flop.
Absolutely great bowl.
So they've got a little bit of a patch growing there, haven't they?
They do.
These 4 bowls,
Mm-hmm.
all within half a mat.
Yeah. So
Kano can move the jack across there. Well, it's a handful.
exactly. You certainly wouldn't want to be short or come across the top of the head. And well, that's made it interesting.
This gives Kano a couple of options now.
In fact, it's probably the perfect outcome for it. Getting that, just moving theirs into, make it a toying cost for shot, and sitting a bowl in those 4 of Bolivia's. So if the kitty does come back that way, it's not going to be as detrimental to the scoreline as what it potentially could be. So
That's that hand that's just not... Well, this one's going to respond, so he's playing with far better weight.
Oh. Okay.
Just indicating 1 down.
Yes. So it's just going to hang out there.
What's Kano thinking now? Just while Kane's walking back. Nathan Lewis, Kano is playing social bowls tomorrow as well, I hear. Loves it. Ooh. Carl Douglas Flegler. Boom shakalaka.
That was obviously a shot we missed.
In the short term just means great bowls.
Yes.
It's just not going to turn around.
No, it's just going to hit that.
I think the weight was going to be fantastic.
Yeah, so... It's great from Dino. He's just told us exactly what he's going to do. He's going to be playing his backhand, looking to rest that front bowl of his, turn it over one, and kick it out to the side where they should look to pick up a multiple. And let's see how... no. Not enough.
Hello. Oh.
Okay, so just the one there.
So just while we're waiting, mate,
Yes,
how's
mate.
business?
Business, very good. Very good. Yeah, it's... well, I mean, I guess we haven't really seen much of a shift, if at all, in the Queensland market, which is encouraging. Obviously the interest rates holding steady has been a bit of a boon for a few people. There was some nervous homeowners out there over the last 12 months. Look, I think though we potentially may see one, maybe two before the end of the year of a rise, and probably won't see them start to go back down realistically until around about this time next year, I think.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is a really, really good start.
Nice bowl, B. Yeah, it's been tough, but it's people are still confident in the market.
Absolutely. Look, mate, we I guess probably like a lot of agents at the moment, just can't get enough stock.
Yeah.
It comes on, it walks out the door, pardon the pun.
Nice start there from Lauren.
So yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people have shouted doom and gloom and this, that, and the other, but look, there's certainly no reason to be concerned.
Yeah.
If you do want to buy, now's the time probably to do it. And again, also, if you do want to sell in, if there's not any buyers listening, but it's pretty much a seller's market.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much dictate the terms, lengths of settlement, etc. Dictate the price as well to some degree.
Well, mate, I have I know a couple of the bowlers that you've dealt with, and they come back with rave reviews, not blowing smoke up your proverbial, but
well, thank you.
They come back with rave reviews, so that's mate, always good. And again, I go back to your sponsorship of bowls and the amount of time you put into it, mate. Fantastic. Without people like yourself, bowls wouldn't be where it is today. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Junior. Really appreciate the kind words, mate. So it's, as I said, it's I kind of fell into the sport, which I guess probably a lot of us did.
Yes.
It just I mean, I was just out having a barefoot and met a few people, and then the next thing you know, that was it. It was on for young and old, pretty much. But I have to admit, I haven't been out on the greens as much, anywhere near as much as I would have liked in the last little while. This is
good bowl.
Yeah.
And understandably with your business, and it's busy and all of those things that comes into account. But I was talking to
Kane. Oh,
brilliant. Folded it in.
Absolutely cracking shot.
And about 4 inches off, Robbie.
Yeah, it'd be something like that. Yeah.
They've got to sit them together.
So. They've also got the
Can I cancel that and go 10 mil or something?
I think it was almost to the point they were sitting on top of each other. So, yep. So there
talking
you go.
To Adam, he was on this morning. Big Adsy, and
yep.
We both went out to the car and we were just laughing and laughing and laughing and I said to Adsy, I said, you know what? Bowls owes us nothing. We owe Bowls everything.
Yep.
Because of just the camaraderie and the laughter, and you don't have to play for Australia.
No.
You can. A park player gets as much enjoyment out of it as an Australian player, and and that's going to keep the sport alive.
Exactly.
A lot of young people now coming into it, which is fantastic.
It really is, and it's for particularly as you said, so many people of all abilities can get out and have that exercise, have that sort of that social interaction that many other sort of sports, I guess, don't really cater for. I mean, we had Superman down at Burleigh. There's obviously one of our favourite bowlers, Mr. Felberg.
Absolutely.
Visually impaired and is able to get out and plays at an absolutely astonishing level.
And we're not quite sure how he's going to go when he gets back from Thailand.
He might not come back.
This is the thing they're worried about. Selection criteria. Mate, but look, we can't pick you if you're in Thailand. There's got to be something to it.
Well, maybe he can play for the Thais.
Well, he could. Prawn pad Thai. Beautiful. Playing with a bit of venom here.
Yep. Just looking to roll. Oh, good effort.
But the last couple of bowls, they've been all but.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close. So. So let's see what the boys going to do here.
Mate, we might have to start acting up, give Robbie something to do so he doesn't nod off.
I've been.
He's like, no, don't do that.
I've had
You've had enough of that.
I've had serious instructions.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got here?
Not lightweight instructions. I've had serious instructions.
I bet you have.
But I don't know why. It's it's a mystery to me.
Look, if anyone out who's watching this would like to potentially advise as to why Junior's had some serious instructions, we'd love to hear.
And that's not for you, Carl Flegler. No comments, buddy.
Dave's just mentioned that David Holt is now the national coach in Thailand.
Is that Harold's brother?
At least David can swim.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, sorry, too soon?
No. Comedy is one of those things.
Yep.
It's. I think that was the timing was pretty well.
I do apologise if I've offended anyone. It does come out of my mouth before it gets to my brain. So
We have got a lot in common.
Mm.
No, I think it's good. So we've got Bolivia and Kane 11, Lauren and Dean 12,
No.
and a bronze medal update is Scotty De Jong 13, Dale is 10 on 12 ends. Mate, that's a tight game.
It is, and Dale was actually they were actually 6 shots behind a couple of ends ago, so
Yeah.
they've managed to drag that back in.
Real arm wrestle.
Oh no, 12-13. So they've.
Hello.
Oh,
He's the man of the moment now.
Look at
Dale coming in. He's
great start from Bolivia there. So you can see she's really starting to dial in now.
and whether it's a good bowl or an average bowl, a smile still comes on her face.
Yep.
And that again, and Cass is exactly the same.
Correct.
Frankie's done a bloody great job with the girls and particularly in bowls etiquette, which I think is could be a bit of a lost art these days. It should be one of the first thing that bowlers learn is the etiquette side of bowls.
Absolutely.
I mean, I failed in those 3 exams.
Yeah, well, I've seen Robbie yell at you countless amounts of time to get out of the way of the camera.
And that's all part of the etiquette. So that failure comes with terms and conditions.
Dad's ducking out for a break. We can play up.
The B holding one. She's got one at the back there. I'm not quite sure whether it stayed up, but it's a nice bowl coming in here. Lovely weight. Yeah, cherry right there, Kano. A lot of people have put a lot of remarks on for Kane and B, which is, I mean, any support from friends and players, both bowls, kicked it out. Good start.
Absolutely.
Good bowl.
Good bowl.
That's what I think. That's what makes the live stream a little bit lively is when we get these comments coming in.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're jovial. You can have a joke. I think Australians are going to lighten up a bit. It's not all doom and gloom.
No, it's not all doom and gloom, and it's we're all human, and we all enjoy to have a bit of a laugh and B for Broadbeach.
Reed James, B for Broadbeach. Yep, couldn't agree more, Reedy. She's playing very, very well.
I'll tell you what, it's a good little commentary box we've got in here this week, isn't it? Or these next couple of weeks.
I think the tapas plates that come in every half an hour, they could probably stretch them out to an hour.
Stretch them out or drop them down?
I stretch them out. I mean, we can only eat so much caviar and olives and oysters.
Wow.
By the
Tell you
way,
what, how good were those truffles?
Mate, I tell you what, you'd travel a long way to try and find one better. From here to Logan, you wouldn't find one better.
Is that Hollywood?
Nah, couldn't be. He's too thin. He's lost a bit of weight.
Has he?
I think so. Well, it was a rumour going around.
No, surely not. No, it is. It's Hollywood. Yeah.
Oh, g'day, Hollywood. Another star passing across our little commentary box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got another one coming down on a nice line. Is it going to get back?
I find it interesting that, and I don't know if anyone else has picked this up as well, but it just seems to be a backhand game. Backhand down that way, backhand back this way.
It is a hard... the backhand was getting really hard, whether it was the wind or whatever, but they just weren't finishing. So, as bowlers do of this quality,
Yep.
they'll look at it and go, right, really need to look at a hand that's kind. So, irregardless of whether they are setting the head up, they will still play that backhand or forehand, whichever is the easiest side to play.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they're alternating sides each end.
Better draw. So if we watch this one.
Yeah, this is on the backhand. If we go back the other way, they're playing on the other side, backhand on the other side. Wouldn't you be playing the same side of the green? Same side of the rink?
What do they call that? Around the clock. I think
Right.
I think it's got, I'm not sure. I'm not a...
Bowler?
well, you know, I'm a paddock bowler that puts down the occasional good one.
Right, yeah, gotcha. I feel your pain.
Okay.
No.
But you were at Windsor, you should know that.
Dave Keogh, if you're watching, please, there'll be one less next year for the Windsor 100. Happy to step up. All right. Kane, good bowl here. Just falling out, but that will be shot. And it is a bit hard to see, but I would think it'd only be the one. I don't think that wing bowl there of Bolivia's is in the count just yet, but that may have just changed.
Yep, absolutely. Talking about Dave Keogh, didn't he do a fantastic job?
He's a very, very good tournament director.
I sent him a personal message the day after Windsor and said, mate, you know, thank you very much because all of the volunteers, my mother's in a wheelchair, they assisted her in every way, were very kind, and it was, from my perspective, absolutely brilliant. And that's the bowling community. They band together.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now look, Mark agrees with you. He's definitely a fan of what Dave does.
Big Mark Rooney.
Big Mark Rooney.
Good fella. Boo just pulling up a tad short there.
Yeah.
She changed hands.
Mm-hmm. And Lauren on the back. Josh said Junior will be in the naughty corner next year for the Windsor 100. That couldn't be truer word. What a great bowl.
I thought I was there this year.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Bolivia and Kane are one down at the moment.
Yeah, correct, Al. He should have let his mum play for him. Definitely wouldn't have would have won more games and probably wouldn't have dropped a 6 on a power play. Bolivia's just going to pull up a... Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah, great
not
goal.
over. Yeah, but that will be shot. And now Dino's calling Lauren just to try and trail that kitty. They should be able to pick up 4, he reckons, if he follows it.
Yep, just inside that line. That's a bit runny.
Yep, and...
Ooh. I think they've got one.
Yeah, just the one to Team Nelson. But I'll tell you what, all you want is that kitty moving 2 or 3 inches, and pick up 2 or 3.
And we're about halfway, so.
I tell you what, there you go, the bronze medal match. Oh, Dale McWhinney Shillington all of a sudden has leapfrogged Dijon. Mustard and Bushy. Takes a 2-shot lead. You see Dean here.
He likes it.
He does. He's running it down.
He's stalking.
Oh, he's very much stalking. Look out. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh,
Good bowl.
great bowl.
What's the numbers?
I would be thinking, Robbie's saying a handful. I think he's probably right too. That could be 5.
Kano's got one left, has he?
Yeah, his last piece of ammo coming on from Kane now. And it looks as though... Mr. Smith. How are you, Schooner? Good to see your name pop up. Hope you're well. So, Kane coming in, but it's a long line indeed. So, I'm not too sure what his thought process was there. I think maybe it was to try and hit maybe some of his fronts on, but I think the shot there would have been the forehand to try and.
That was a correct shot.
No? Okay. I've been told that the correct shot was the shot he played, except he just didn't have the execution. Dean here now looking to make it 6.
Missed it.
And I don't know. I don't know. We're about to find out. There's going to be a measure. We see 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got a measure coming for 6.
What's that old statement? Snooze, you lose. That happens to everyone.
Mr. Smith is back in the country for a few weeks. You're going to pop up to Club Musgrave, Schooner, and come and say hello? Was that a two-handed? Oh. Wow,
6 big ones.
huge end. Mate, you ever gone down by 6 on an end of bowls?
Only on a power play.
Oh, right. You knew that was coming.
Nick, I'll probably wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, a lather of sweat thinking about that 6 now.
Yeah.
It'll be all right, though. I'll ring you.
Mate, could have been worse. Could have been Kurt Brown. I saw him at the States down at Capella Bar, 4 years ago now. Would have been the first event that I had the pleasure of sponsoring, and hit the kitty, hit the bowl behind it, ricocheted back in front, went down by 8. It was, you wouldn't read about it. Yeah, 100% read. It was a huge shot.
The
Stacey says hi, Junior. Who's Stacey? Junior? It's coming from Mark Rooney. You holding out on us. Something we should know.
mic's not working. It's not working.
Mark, Junior's mic's gone down, mate. If you wanted to let us know, quite happy to find out. Wayne Dremmond on a previous comment on advice. Wayne does suggest to stay down and follow through, but most importantly, he does say have fun. You know what? That's probably the best bit of advice.
Look, this
you could
rule number
probably
one
get. Yep.
is have fun, and rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1.
Correct. Yes.
I know it's deep.
Very so deep. I had to think about it for a second. I thought there was something else coming.
It's right up there with the Dalai Lama.
I don't like where this is going.
No, that's... And who we got now? We got Dino.
We do have Dino. So
This
it's
is-
probably holding 2, but it's neither of those going to be the shot bowl. I would say this probably won't be the shot bowl either. But I think his plan was there just to get it at the back. Just have a bit of a protection, because we have seen this kitty go into the
Small touch.
great bowl.
Follow.
Great bowl.
The hand that Dean was playing, that is the backhand. He's going to play it again
This is a forehand, mate.
for a left-hander. Good save.
No.
One of the best. One of the best.
This
Just seems to hang.
one more roll. Oh. Does. Al, I'm back in Brisbane tomorrow, mate. Some of us don't have to get the joy of sitting here on the mic with Junior all day, unfortunately. But I will be back down on Friday. And I will be planning on getting down here probably early afternoon. And spend the afternoon with all you lovely people down here and watching the back end of the triples.
Lisa Sandling, when did Musgrave change from the Maulers to the Pelicans? Now, Maulers are more a social type bowling
correct.
entity, and the Pelicans are...
Lauren is with a good shot. Sorry to cut you off there, Junior.
You're right, bud.
Just a short miss, but yeah, sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, so I think that's how, Robbie, that's how it works, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
They go around all different places.
So the Maulers are very thirsty.
Yeah.
Extremely thirsty.
Much like the Camels at Burleigh.
Exactly. Apparently they're very thirsty too.
Extremely thirsty. This is a good bowl from Bolivia. Yeah.
Nice.
Draws a round of applause from the crowd. And Alan backs me up there with, yep, it's like the Camels. A very staunch camel himself, Mr. Smith. This could be,
Not desired, but
no.
the guys are holding 2, possibly 3.
No. What do you reckon, Robbie? 2 or 3? Two and a measure, he says.
Yeah, that's close.
All right, so
Well, the boys' turn now to change the head.
Oh.
There's an opportunity at the on that left-hand side. Couple of bowls there.
So what do you think? He's going to come down on his backhand, which would be to the right of screen for a right-hander. And just try and sit on... No, he's coming forehand.
Control weight.
Control weight.
Yeah. There's nothing. No. That was.
Well, there was one thing that did come out of that. The need for a measure.
Absolutely.
Yep. Lisa, you won the debate. congratulations. I'm glad we could help you win the debate. Also hope that you managed to get yourself... We'll have half of whatever you managed to get as the bet. As long as it's cold and comes in a glass, I'm sure we'll both be happy. Well, I know Junior will be.
If it's got CC written on it, wonderful.
Oh, you want some chips?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
All right. Dean with it to again. Oh.
See, Alan has so make a call. He jumps on it straight away. Al.
Yeah.
Same line every time.
All right. So just be the one shot there with Bolivia's bowl sitting at the back. We'll see Kane look to dead draw to the edge of the ditch. And just going to come up short. No change to that. One shot. And what do you think we're going to see here, Junior? Short, long, medium?
No, traditionally they've been throwing tee to tee.
Yep.
And just very spasmodically just bringing it back, say, 2 metres off the 6 foot mark. So they're playing long all the time. At 14 all, you would expect 14 to 21 ends. It's going to try and be a breakaway somewhere like that. Just two sticks to be talking about or thinking about it. And maybe there's a short end coming up.
Maybe. You think they're just looking to play some mind games with them if they can hold the mat?
Absolutely. And why not? It's 14 all, 14 of 21 ends.
Mm-hmm.
You probably need to change something up if you're not comfortable, or you know there's a weakness somewhere, or try and expose a weakness. I've always found the shorter ends a lot easier because I could see the jack. You throw them long, yeah. But I've been to Specsavers.
Oh, that's good. They didn't save you much, obviously.
Well, no, I have some glasses coming.
Oh, you do?
That possibly could help me on the green.
Okay. Binoculars, are they?
But close. I think they've just got 2 schooner glasses and knock the ends off them.
Fortunately, Bolivia's had a bit of a misfire with her first 2 bowls. Which, I mean, I guess we all do that from time to time during a game.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I think mostly.
Some of us more often than not.
Well, hand up me.
Hand up me.
Excuse me. She's been playing well all day. I mean,
yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is game number 7. Robbie? 8?
8 games, wow.
8 games to get to the cream.
Oh, 3 days,
section.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's to hold your intensity and your focus for 8 games over 3 days is...
That's a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
Is he really? Yeah, wow. Right, so... just a reminder as well, the district sides were before this, where there was anywhere up to 12 games during that course. And,
I think I'd be in Struggle Street.
I'd be in you and me both.
Yeah.
And no, Kane's again short.
There's a better grass line.
It is. How's his weight? start to roll back
there
in.
and be in a good catching position.
Absolutely. You'd call that what sort of second slip
I think so.
or a floating first?
I don't know about a floating first. I think a more solid second slip.
Yeah.
Like a David Boone position.
No,
he was silly mid-on.
Yeah, it's Booney there to the left of screen. Jack high. Nice big open gap for Bolivia to move into.
Cover and count.
Yeah.
So second shot.
Definitely be second shot.
Lauren's
again, it's just that little bit short. There's that.
Well, it's 50% of the bowls in front of the jack. This one might be. This is a same again. Missed the wick.
Just have to excuse myself for a couple of minutes.
You all right, mate? Yeah, still just that weight variation is it's 2:20 in the afternoon. Might be getting a bit damp. The bowl coming down now. That'll let go. Okay, just the one to Dean and Lauren. It's a better looking bowl. You get right down. Yeah, just sitting on it's a wing bowl. It's an opportunistic bowl for Kane to sit on. Well, thanks, Stacey. Thanks very much for promoting me to get something right, which is good. Thank you. So the lads are having a go now, and Dean will be looking to add one, or possibly stop the. No. So there's a bit of chat now as to what they actually want, what length they want to do. Are they going all right? Do we need to make changes? A lot of those questions, just looking at the scoreboard, and they're all very aware of it. So let's see where they put the mat. Yeah, still 2 metres or 2.5, 3 metres from the 6 foot mark. And a 3/4 roll, so maybe 20, 26, 27 metres, somewhere around there. Good weight. Bolivia next, going to play her forehand. Looks to be on a nice line. First going to shave through about maybe 4 feet.
Knock, knock. Oh, that's that Nix.
Here's another good bowl coming down. Lauren, very nice. Stayed with it and flopped. Yeah, B doesn't have to change too much. It's on that nice line that she holds here. She's got it. Good bowl. Let's open it up for the boys to have a turn at it. Dean's on that nice line for a shortish end. Old Chief's going to add another one, and he does. And still left enough holes there to not attract any hard shots, just to draw. No weighted bowls.
So Dean just looking to try and sit one just in front of those two, but he's not going to be unhappy with that home. Kane very quick off the mat.
Good bowl.
Yeah, very
Gutsed
good bowl.
Stay with it. Yeah, very good. We may very well see a little bit of weight now.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
Best backers. Although the girls will be just playing positional bowls, I think. Dean will be looking for something else, perhaps around the back.
Well, I guess that's the beauty of this format. The 2-2-2-2 allows you to play in all those
Positions.
couple of different positions. Yep.
Yeah.
Really strengthens your game.
Yeah, this won't be far away at all.
This is a great bowl. Oh.
Well, a little bit of action from the knees there.
Yep. Willing it to fall.
Let's do the time warp again. That was the pelvic thrust phase.
Well, I seem to think that Jimmy did that last weekend at the Grand.
Last night at the Grand. Doing the time warp. Fantastic.
Be on a nice line.
Yep. Really nice line. Well, she's not going to be happy with it. I'm sorry, unhappy where that has finished.
No.
So, Dean just calling Lauren through with a little bit of weight. Looking to disturb that head. The line's bit
Tightish.
narrow.
What did they do? Draw another or cover?
No, he's calling her in on the forehand. Looking to just get into that group there.
How's the weight?
No. Still leaves a bit of a gap.
Well, Dean's look. I think he's looking at those bowls on the left-hand side with them grouped together so tightly.
You think he's coming down forehand?
Yeah, for a right-hander, yeah.
Yep.
Whether he can... That's just a draw. Will it get back?
He's willing it to turn, and
Hasn't added to the joy whatsoever.
no. If anything, he's probably strengthened Team Nelson's hand.
Mm-hmm.
So we move into the back third of this championship game. And Kane again on the forehand. Well, I think he's looking to put something maybe just around the back a little bit. No. My mistake.
One left each.
Yep. Dean gives him a clap, walks backwards to the head, thinking, what am I going to be doing here? I thought the phrase was, when in doubt, drive.
Get a draw.
He likes it.
Yeah, he's stalking.
He likes it. Oh. Yeah, the weight was there. So I think I'm going to be looking at maybe 4 down.
3 in a measure. We can't really get to...
Oh, no, that's 4.
Yeah.
It has to be 4.
We really can't get to that bowl now to sit it out.
No, well, he's out of ammo too. So
Kano's got one though, hasn't he?
Kano's got one to come.
Yeah. So we'll just plop another one in.
Yeah. Pick up 5. Yeah.
Like, put another one in.
Easy done, he says.
Yeah.
Easy done. Alan Vidler giving you some props for some of your commentary there, Junior.
Mate, Big Al, he's a thorough gentleman.
He is. He is indeed.
That'll cost you 75, Al.
Oh, Kane. Come on. Ooh. Is he in? Is he in? There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's...
Lauren's giving nothing away.
She's... No. Yep. The measure. Out comes the tape.
That's 5.
5. Wow. 2 ends, 2 big scores.
Solid pickup. Solid pickup. 1916.
Good year. I remember it well.
Robbie, you weren't born then. Come on. And our B grade, our bronze medal playoff. Dale skipped out to 16 and Mustard Scotty De Jong 13 on 15 ends.
Oh, no, there's going to be an update on the bronze medal table. Robbie's just zooming in to have a quick check of the scores.
Okay. It's the first time I've been out, though, really. 17-15 to Dale.
And a 3-shot lead here to Team Nelson. Bolivia off the mark quite well.
And good starter.
Yep.
Where else would you want them? Behind?
On. Well, yeah, what you want them behind, but in an ideal world, just touch 'em.
On, yeah. Well, that's the second bowl.
Ah, gotcha. So the first one's a cider.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Correct
gotcha.
off the first.
So Lauren, just a little bit narrow there. Weight looking pretty good. Robbie's just said he's going to leave us to our own devices and put his trust in us.
Dangerous.
Extremely. Thanks for the faith, mate. All right. Good correction by Lauren. And just slightly wide.
Okay, that's a good setup for lead bowlers. They're thereabouts.
Yep, correct.
And
Correct.
starting to build ahead.
Was always advised, don't ever be short.
No.
Then I was advised, take your grass.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was advised, you idiot. Could you imagine who might have been saying that?
Look, I think that's one of the most worn out sayings.
Do you think?
I think so.
Oh, I don't know. I get a lot of use out of it still. Dino on the backhand, or the forehand for a left-hander.
Let go.
Brings it down. Weight's great.
Yeah. Picture perfect.
Emu Park lawn bowls certainly love that last end from Kane. And
Just missed his line a bit, but geez, his
He did.
weight's the weight has been a fixture of this game, hasn't it?
it certainly has.
Playing great weight.
I think we had that sort of one sort of weird end from pretty much all four of them, really, to be fair.
Yeah.
But since then, they've sort of shaken off the cobwebs. And you would think their Dean's probably got two.
Yeah, I wish I could work Robbie's little magic toggle.
I would have loved to. Oh, yeah,
Go on, Adair. Go on. He's not here.
I know he's not here. What worries me is about my life expectancy if I touched it.
Oh, mate, come on. Faint heart, never won anything,
I'll just wait for him to run back in because I think he's out there listening to us.
I'm sure he is. Here comes B down on a better line. Start the break now.
No, it's holding. It is holding.
Again, look at the weight.
Yep.
That break point is just not evident.
So Lauren's following that line of B's down a little bit in.
Going to chop it across.
Oh,
Yeah.
she has.
Yep. Oh, I'm going to go 2 down now
You're going to go 2 down now. Wow.
without the toggle.
Oh, without. It's so close.
I know, it's on your side. You can...
I can almost reach it.
I know. Go on.
What does this button do?
Apparently is a bear trap. Once you get your fingers caught in it, you can't get out.
Oh, Bolivia likes this. She's chasing it down. Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely brilliant. Brilliant correction.
Well done, B.
Dino's saying, give me something at the back to catch.
Particularly on that side, the left-hand side.
No, that's going to hang out well and truly wide. The weight's going to be pretty good.
Very good. But this is what I can't remember, but at a certain time in the afternoon, just when that dampness on the air comes,
Yep.
then there'll be that change.
I kind of remember they were saying something around about that sort of 3:30,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when it starts to drop a couple of seconds.
Yep. So, and these bowlers, they're attuned to all of that, so they'll be
are.
very aware of it.
Yeah. Well, it's 20 to 3 now. Kane just a little bit short of guineas.
He wanted the the look on his face and his body was telling us that he wanted that right on the middle line, so that there'd be no drive.
Gotcha.
So they've got a bowl on the right and left wing.
Yeah. Just going to hang there.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
tell you what.
nicely played.
good mistake.
Hey.
Good mistake. So,
But I'm sure he looked at those angles and went, "Ooh, there's an opportunity."
yep.
I mean, that's all any bowler's looking for is an opportunity to draw, come off a wing bowl, get shot.
He's back. He's back.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Yep.
We've done nothing, Robbie.
No. Oh, toucher from Kane, but sits in behind.
And one down.
Down. Is there one more pill to come? Yep. There, it's a real arm wrestle, this one, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
So Dean just looking for the draw here.
Not far away.
No, very, very close indeed. And look at what has that changed it?
I'm not sure.
Nope.
Robbie, we spotted your toggle there and we thought about it and we thought better of it.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Don't bring me into this.
We. It's a
We.
collective. Look,
Yeah.
if we're all going down, not just one.
The ship is sinking, he says.
Absolutely.
What do we got? A bit of a shorter end?
Yeah,
3/4 maybe?
Yeah, that mat's still at 2 metres, 2.5 metres in front of 6 foot line. So this is the length that they've been most comfortable with, whereas most occasions will throw T to T.
Yeah, good start here from Lauren. Oh.
Bit
No.
dribbly.
Little bit dribbly indeed. Wasn't pulling up as quick as I thought.
That's the better line for that side.
Absolutely. There is that point where it just seems to grab it and go, right, that's it, you're out here now, you're not coming back. Oh, I can see Robbie's now got signs up. Camera in use, please keep clear. Dozens.
When I came here this morning,
Mm.
they were still rolling up, and I said g'day to B. Do you know where I stood? Talk about Murphy's.
I was wondering where that scar on your head came from.
See the one on the back of my neck.
Yeah. Yeah, great
Yeah,
Great
nice
correction.
Nice.
Robbie, don't leave Bill and Ben alone. Alan Vidler, can you please make up your mind which feed you want to get on? That's the screen with the small writing. It's very hard to see.
I'm just looking like.
And Junior hasn't got his glasses.
No.
No.
I'm squinting.
Yeah. Dino getting...
Which way do they go on, Robbie? That way? Ooh.
Turn them around, them upside down.
I can almost see everything now. Robbie, don't leave Bill and Ben alone. That's very nasty of you, Alan Vidler.
After all the compliments we've given him, telling him he's such a cracking bloke.
Yep, pumped him up. There's no justice in this world.
I think there's a knife in my back now too.
He uses spoons. They make a more mess.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Yeah, good follow-up from Dean.
Dino's got this one.
Yeah, he's happy with it.
Yeah, solid bowl.
Oh,
Very
fantastic bowl.
good. Very good.
Did he just do that little bit of a as he was chasing it down?
I think so.
Mm.
I've seen some people get out there and they do the, the curling.
Oh, yes. Yeah, got you with the broom. Yeah, got...
Oh, yeah.
Kane says, yeah. Yeah, nice shot, mate. Not anymore.
Whatever you can do, buddy, I can do better.
Look out.
Got all the bosses coming in and everything.
Oh. It's fantastic getting a head scratch. And good afternoon, Mr. Sorensen. How are you, mate?
Very well, thank you.
That's good. That's good.
Hooray, it's Hollywood.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry? It is you're right, mate. It is an awesome final.
Very good arm wrestle. Gonna hold?
Not quite. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to leave you with Mr. Sorensen and Mr. Junior. And I'm just going to get out and go and press the flesh. So thank you all very much for your company. Junior, mate, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure as always.
Mate, the pleasure is mine, and it's been an absolute slice.
We should do this again during the triples final. What do you think?
Maybe. I think they're not going to let us anywhere near it. And there's the proof.
Robbie's just had a
laughing
giggle.
like he's swallowed a baby grand piano.
Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Enjoy the game, and I'll leave you with these two fine gentlemen.
On your neck. That was a lovely bowl, cut down one shot, I believe. And B will be trying to put another one in to make it holding three.
Well, thank you, Nick Fisher, for allowing me to come on here. I wasn't expecting this. Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate.
Isn't he just a wonderful person?
He is, actually. I got to give him an even bigger plug. He actually sold my house for me, so I can certainly say he does the best deal he can for you. So he did all right.
Cash or through the banks?
Mate, it had to go through the bank, so I can't afford cash. No, but I can now that I've sold my house. He did well for me. And what a final. As you were saying, a really big arm wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
So Dean sends this one down.
This is close.
Is it going to get back on that side of the green? Oh, well played.
Yeah. Kano's organised. Well, he's seen the shot that he wants to play. He's working on a few angles.
Well, he's got plenty to play into there.
I think he's going to play on his own bowl to the left of Jack.
If he's a little tight, he's got Bolivia's bowl coming up, so
Absolutely.
that's the way we're about to find out.
Tad wide.
Now, when he let it... Oh. Don't know how that one's worked out.
Not for the better.
there's not been much between them the whole game.
I think there's two ends where each side got a number, a multiple, but that's it. It's been, other than that, it's been
Tit for tat.
yes, extremely. This is another good bowl.
Played it well again. A little bit quick.
A little bit runny. They desperately
Just
wanted
went
that yellow
through.
bowl, the bowl of Bolivia's.
I think that's probably a better option this time. Kane, be a little more direct at the target. But he doesn't really want to turn that shot bowl onto the jack and spit it out to the side there as well. Unless there's something a little further back that I haven't seen before I sat down.
I don't think there's anything behind.
On the other side. Always come down the tighter side of the green. Only the two.
Two. All locked up. 19 all. Oh, just duck out for 1 minute.
Jeez, I've really been thrown on the bus now, Robbie. Come in to say hello, and next minute I'm all by myself. Never been known to have a conversation. Beautiful day here at Musgrave Hill. Certainly a fairly still day for Musgrave Hill, I must admit. And there's a 5-shot margin over in the bronze medal playoff. Let's just race through a little bit. It's the wider side of the green. Should come back nicely. Well, it has tightened up over on the bronze medal match. 2 the diff, 2 to play. So it's going to work its way back, Lauren. If you've got the perfect weight, it'll be very, very close. Good shot.
Hello, sorry.
Jimmy, you've come to rescue me. Welcome, Jimmy C.
Ah, sorrow. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Normally.
479. We've got a few people watching this game. Hasn't it bounced each way?
It's been a...
Lose a 6, get a 5.
It's been a pretty tight tussle.
I
Just those 2 loose ends.
I haven't been right on the... I did the first half of this
Top
commentary when things were going along 1 for 1, but I sort of missed out knowing exactly what happened on the 6 and knowing exactly what happened on the 5.
You and I both missed those ends.
But I was told that Kane ran at it when he did the 6, and I saw the 5. The last comment I've got on here is good call belly from Alan Vidler. It must have been a pretty good call.
Oh, well played.
He's been
again.
bagging him all day when I was on before.
Sometimes that's the best. There we go. He's got a result this time.
Well, it went back.
I think that might have stayed in as well.
It went back instead of sideways, and the toucher, I think, followed it. We'll watch a replay. I would think that the toucher went off. The kitty went in.
Oh, and the
We'll
marker's
find
gonna be-
out soon. Somewhere near the peg. And
And
the toucher is over there somewhere.
Still alive by the looks of it. They haven't taken it off the green. She marked the toucher.
Okay. So how's things been, Sorrow?
Good.
You've been
Good.
on tour with Bowls Australia around the different bits around the clubs that are playing?
I spent some time with the district sides, and that was some really good bowls there. And it's my first venture out into the state championships at the moment. I've had a bit of office work to catch up on, writing articles for the Queensland Bowler and such.
About what?
Highlighting our partnership with Club Map.
Okay.
So it's a partnership that we've gone into with Bowls Australia to help all of our clubs and our grassroots clubs.
Oh, you want to wreck on that one?
Oh, he definitely doesn't want to wreck on that one.
And kick you off.
Has.
Is that off the green then?
Would think so.
I'm just getting my bearings right here.
Yep, that bowl was right on the boundary peg.
Okay, no, I did see you one stage, Sorrow. Don't know which day it was because I was 4 days here at Mussy Hill for the district sides. So you'd have been over at the final stages at... oh, he can't run into it and go off too, can he?
Bolivia.
He didn't get past it.
No. Oh, I missed the...
Can she? That was Bolivia, sorry.
I missed the final day. I had some family commitments with Mother's Day. But the first 3 days, I spent some time at Paradise Point.
Mother's Day was the next day.
Yeah, well...
That was my day off. Normally I have a rostered day on, but I had a rostered day off that time. I'm more used to rostered days on.
So I spent a bit of time at Paradise Point, then Helensvale.
What, on
here.
Mother's Day?
No, I was on the Sunshine Coast for Mother's Day.
Okay. Well, this one comes back on. It's got to be... Oh, does it come back on?
He's certainly waving his arms in the air.
Has to fall down, I think.
Just
Has to fall down, sit on the bank. Whoops, went all the way to the fence.
We'll see what the skippers can do now.
19 all, 18 ends. We're talking serious. I've only wandered in halfway through the 19th end. This is pretty serious part of the game here, sorry.
I popped in just to say hello and I got stuck with it, so... Well, at least...
I probably did the first half, but at that stage, Kane and Bolivia were half a dozen in front, and as soon as they were half a dozen in front, they lost to 6.
There we go, that's got to be shot. He didn't flirt with the boundary peg at all.
We're out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, if he's got the right weight, he's not going to be too far away, I wouldn't think.
But he's too wide.
If he had the weight, he would have pulled him back.
Sorrow.
It would have come back.
You'd have needed 100 foot of weight to get that to turn back. He chucked it out too wide. He better correct with the next one. Josh Hicks says, "G'day Hollywood."
Josh?
I don't know Josh. He must be one of your mates.
I would think so.
One of your couple of hundred.
Oh, haven't got that many. He's not really enjoying that one at all, is he?
You're not up. Might be in the count. And it might be 3 shots.
It's a very, very big bowl coming up here now from young Kane.
Well, I guess he's got to draw a second shot. He's got to make sure he draws a second shot and he doesn't go in the ditch.
Well, the best thing is they're both his bowls out there so he can afford to be to that shot bowl.
Well, he's got a little bit better track than the last one. Is he up? He's up, all right.
He's flying.
No, he's not. He's not flying. He's up.
They're pulled up quick there.
He's up.
Second shot, good save.
This green isn't very fast. And we're in the afternoon part of it now and it's slowing up. Alan Vidler, last call here was good call, Bally. Now, Bally make a good call or not, Robbie?
I think he meant on average it was a good call.
No, he was doing a few good calls when I was on with him. He was going pretty good, actually. He must have thrown a good one in there towards the end. Well, second shot was pretty handy in that situation.
Yeah, the 2 ends to play now.
3 ends.
3 ends to play.
2 ends and the extra end.
Oh, you reckon? He's gone the early call.
You've forgotten about the extra end,
He's gone the early call.
2 ends to play plus the extra end. Well, that'll be the shot, but it won't be on the card. Now, Blinders gets over to this hand. She kept playing the forehand wide coming this way early in the game. But I'm sure she's figured it out now, and that looks like a pretty handy track. And we'll call it behind.
A very tight hand. They're very sticky handed, just turn slowly.
This one's not going very fast.
Still rumbling.
It got to better than okay.
There's Mum.
I hope you sent that back to Shillo. She's got a broken foot when she fell over walking the dogs. So Shillo tells me. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure.
Which dog was she falling over?
It was raining and they had to go off the grass onto the road, and Shillo was explaining the story to me in detail last night, but I didn't have it all written down. 2 broken bones, apparently.
It's painful. It's nice bit of jack movement there. Got a piece of it. Back to her first bowl.
Yes, it wasn't that flash a bowl, but it got a pretty handy result.
It's a bit of an issue. If you take that little bit of grass on that hand, it just doesn't seem to want to come. You would have to think that this might be a bit short too.
J.D. Blackley there somewhere. It's almost a metre, maybe 4 foot. Oh, you can see out through the window, you cheat. I was looking at the TV screen.
I was looking at the screen too. I have to nearly kiss Robbie to see out there. And Robbie doesn't want that. Here we go.
Didn't need a tickle. Just drop in a foot behind.
Dean played 2 really good bowls coming back this way on the draw last end this way.
Well, this is better.
He certainly looks like he's up.
Better with some grass. Be a lot better with some grass. You better read that one for me, Sorrow.
I am not touching that.
Kane Nelson still looking sexy. My man, how good you're going, boys. Watching from Bundy at footy. Ha ha. That's J.D. Blackley. Lucky I don't know J.D. I know him now, you're talking about. I know who JD is. Plays Burnett with the juniors. Here goes one with no grass. We're trying to knock that short bowl up.
Bit of a chance.
Are we trying to knock that short bowl up?
As soon as it started getting close, Dean put his hand up to his chin and was hoping it wouldn't, but...
Robbie, are you going to tell me which one shot? The back one?
Yeah.
But it gives Bolivia an easy shot. An easy shot
close here
to catch that ball and
shot.
knock
Well
it in
played.
on top of the kitty and...
Ooh, did it roll too far? And it's still one down.
And one down. Something for skippers to do. You got to leave the skipper something to do, Sorrow, don't you?
No.
You,
Most skippers would say no to that.
you've been a skipper more times than you've been back in the team.
We would prefer to go to the mat holding, as you'd know, Jimmy.
I've been a skipper many, many more times than back in the team.
Oh, we reckon.
But I play back in the team now and hope the skip does all the work.
I'm with you. Oh, you haven't sent that too wide. Oh, no, it looks like fair track. How's your
It's too
speed?
wide,
For the weight?
just enough. But it's behind and leaves there for the skipper's shot. I mean, that's what the skip's there for, to play those shorter shots. Now, there's one for you. Now, when you were playing for me at Mooloolaba, you would have let that go. Done the aeroplane hands out on your backhand with 6 foot of weight, and know you were going to hit that as soon as it left your hand, and come all the way down with the aeroplane hands out. Now we'll see what he's doing here. He's tight.
He's looking like he's leaning, so I don't think
tight.
Oh, this could not be real good
Missed
for
that
him.
onto the kitty.
Oh,
He's 2 down.
Yeah, the lean gave it away.
Oh, rest. A couple of deep breaths after that one, I'm afraid, Dino.
What would you do here, Jimmy?
Well, I wouldn't be going near that.
You think
I
down
guess
where
I'm-
Bolivia's standing and put another catcher in there waiting for it? Or?
No, I guess I'm drawing to the orange bowl. Roll the shot bowl over once. You got a backward already. This wins and loses the game, of course. The next bowl after.
Dean's last bowl, yeah. It's,
He's got another bowl to fix it, whatever he plays here.
well, for Dean, it's a fairly wide target, so I don't think he'll be shy of it.
No, well, he'll be charging. Whether he wants to get to the right-hand corner of our screen or try and draw to the orange bowl. Call it orange. It's PAYCA or something or other is the colour, I've been told. If you can pronounce that, it's a little bit in front of me. That's why they call him Hollywood. Oh no, they call him lots of things.
He's going for a bit of cover here.
He's going round the back. Get to that bowl out there. Is it going to hang on or is it going to go in the sink? It's going to hang on. Is it going to go in the sink? Fell in on the edge.
Reedy.
Well, we'll put this one down in the book. This is going to win or lose a game, I think.
Big bowl, obviously.
And
Is he going forehand?
forehand's okay. Doesn't matter what hand, as long as he hits it. He's got to hit the jack. What is he playing? Isn't he 2 down?
I would have thought he was 2 down.
He's going to play that bowl into the head.
Tell you what,
He's gonna-
that is some kind of bowl. What do we know?
Robbie, can you just take me out of commentary from now on?
Mate, that deserves a replay.
Those bowls up the front are in his road. Are they still in his road before he played that shot?
Yeah. He's
at
got round him and he's sat it absolutely
How much he got round that by an inch,
perfect.
and he cut it into the centre pocket.
Thank you very much. Well, you could be right.
And he's missed.
That could have been the State Mixed Pairs Championship Bowl of the day.
Bowl of the century. He's gone 2 in front playing the last end. But God bless my soul. I've imagined a few wild shots in my time, Surrey.
I've seen you play a few wild shots.
I've played 750 games district as skip, and I have never seen a better call, a more weird call than that was played that well.
Oh, I've watched you for a lot of years, Jimmy. But he played the wider side and he...
I fancy myself as a skip more than a player, and imagining what shots you can play at the head. And that one never ever entered my mind because he would get round that front bowl by an inch and cut that bowl sideways.
I saw a forehand.
stand
saw
corrected.
I saw a backhand runner when I saw him standing on the mat forehand, and you've called it doesn't matter what hand he hits, as long as he hits it. We weren't either of us imagining that he'd play a draw weight.
Kurt Brown has said exactly that. Well, that would be one of the best shots I've seen. No, it's not one of the best shots. It's the best shot ever played on a bowls green.
Oh, and Mr. Shillington's turned up as well.
That's why he's playing in the final, and Hollywood and Jimmy are sitting in there doing commentary. I can't believe he played that from Tommy Mullen. Now,
If we had taken a poll, that would have been a very low percentage shot called.
there's only one person in the world that would have asked to play that shot.
And he did it. Hats off.
It's taken the edge off. It's taken the edge off the commentary. It's taken the edge off the players.
Oh, well, at least Bolivia's given both her bowls a chance.
Now we've got
Given Kane a
fabulous from
chance.
Colleen Orr. We've got that shot will live forever. Absolutely spectacular. We've got magnificent. We've got it coming from all over the world. God will strike me down. I'm glad I was here to see it. If someone told me that that's what he played, I would not have believed him. Very hard to see that from inside the clubhouse.
Well, not only that, it's the circumstance of the game, and to play the shot with so much confidence. Just, yep, speechless.
Small difference between being one behind playing the last end in a state final and two in front on the last end, with a shot that was 500 to 1. Yes, made Aaron Sheriff look like a boy. One of the best inventors of shots. Fancy myself as one of the best inventors of shots. But that was fantastic.
He's going to follow this up with another nice draw shot here.
I can't
If it gets to the head.
I can't even commentate on this end. I still haven't
You're
got
blown
over
away.
the last end. I'm blown away from
Come
the
on,
last
Jimmy.
end.
Build a bridge. Get over it.
We need to clip that shot for the archives from.
Well, here comes a good shot.
Well, you got to draw 2 shots to get back in the swim or touch that kitty.
That's a good start.
Well, I'm still not afraid of saying there's 2 ends to play.
No, not at all.
I'm still going for the extra end. But I really am bewildered. I might give away drinking.
Oh, now that's a bit too much.
I might give away drinking after that shot that he played on that hand.
Hell will freeze over.
One of my favourite saying is, I saw it in a book once, and I've never seen that shot in a book.
I saw it, but I don't believe it.
Not quite here. Going to be a foot short, 2 foot short. Okay, we better talk about the bowls now because seriously.
Well,
bowl too wide, B, or are you going to get back?
it's all in a speed.
No, it's
Here it
back.
comes
It's
now.
back. It's back enough for 2. It's back enough for 2. We're going to the extra end, buddy.
Oh, there's still plenty of bowls to come. I can see a 3 coming out of this. Or
Well,
then we could just
who
see
knows?
Dean. We could just see Dean
Who
for
knows
another
what-
miraculous
And there's
recovery.
no way in the world Shillo taught him that.
Not a chance.
Can you put that on some of these things?
Here comes a very good bowl. Well, that's a great shot. Let's put them back in the box seat.
Ooh,
Well, they've got plenty of position to play with arriving weight. So
now all the years I played Shillo, he was a champion lead and singles player.
here he goes.
This has got
This
something.
is a big chance. Wants the ball only.
Needs it clean.
Ball only.
Oh, she's
Yes, she's got enough of it.
only made 2. We're going to the extra end, buddy.
I'm not saying anything after that last bowl of Dean's.
Shillo
No
was
way.
one of the best singles players ever seen, and lead. One time, I remember vividly at Greenslopes, he played a lead in a team. He'll be able to quote all these ones. The state finals. Here we come. He's 1 bowl
Quick.
wide, or quick. Quick, as you said. Both.
The thing about Shillo is you didn't know whether he was 100 in front or 100 behind.
No.
One of the coolest temperaments you'd ever seen on a bowling green.
But I can't imagine Shillo being able to invent that shot.
He certainly wouldn't have called it.
He couldn't have. Nobody could have invented that shot
All right, here we go.
and played it. He could have played it. Shillo had the ability to play it, but someone else would have had to invent it for him.
Good track here.
It's another one that makes 3.
Touch of the jack will certainly make 3.
No,
No.
made 2.
Just made it a closer to 2.
We're going to the extra end. I've already told you this.
I don't think he's going to pull out any type of draw shot here.
Be
But then
very-
again, he's got to be careful. That's a toucher, and they've got all the backward.
It's very hard to draw from there. Shillow's a legend from Pothole Pete. Or Pothole Pete Shield. Of course he's a legend. He's a legend for many things. His greenkeeping, his bowling, and many other things that we won't mention on the screen.
And obviously a great mentor to the boys.
About mentor, but they bloody carry him.
Well, he's pretty light.
Well,
If he's not too heavy, he's very, very close.
the second shot or what? Is this second shot?
It's going to be the shot.
Oh, I don't know if it's
No,
this
the
shot.
other one's touching, but it's second shot. What a great bowl. What a great bowl. Plenty to come.
Well,
One bowl to play, game over. Got to touch it through for 3. Chip that bowl out for 2. It's easy. Just you don't want to be heavy, wide, skinny or narrow.
It's got to be perfect.
You catch the toucher or catch the bowl. Through to Bolivia's 2
Yep.
bowls there,
He's
wins
gonna-
you 3.
He's going to play with a good solid weight.
I think so. He's got it all out this side.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's too touchy to play 3 foot away
Oh, yeah.
to that.
Well, you know one thing, he's not going to be short.
A good player, however good you are, you can't play 3 foot away to that.
Well,
3
we're
foot
about
away
to
would be
find out.
perfect.
We're about to find out.
He's
Oh,
going to
that's-
play 3,000 foot away.
That's not 3 foot.
Jeez, he's
He's
close.
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 Extra end.
Might be 3.
Oh, it might have got 4. I think he's done it.
He got 3. Played the right weight.
Played perfect.
It buggered up my extra end.
Probably would have 4.
It looks like they've called 4, I think.
He's pretty pumped, and what a great final, what a great climax.
We'll be able to watch that again a couple of times.
Oh,
And those 2 bowls, it'll be you and I commentating. Be you and I commentating, Sorrow. How good's that?
the dulcet tones. What an
Dulcet tones. Don't give me the dulcet tones. People watch those 2 ends forever.
awesome- Oh, why not? Well, 2 bowls anyway, for sure.
3 or 4. We're going to 3 anyway.
We give them 3.
It's a win.
Whether they got 4 or not hasn't got much to do with. That'll be the match committee's job, not yours.
That'll be your job, mate.
No, I've got the afternoon off.
Oh, you got the afternoon off? I was wondering why you're in the red shirt instead of the maroon.
I've got the afternoon off so I could commentate and have some fellowship.
Well, that was a great final. And what's happened over on the bronze medal? Can we?
Well, they're on the last end. We've just done a Shillow assassination, and we need Dale to... They're coming off.
It's finished.
They're throwing balls in the air onto the bank as if they didn't win.
On the left-hand side, Star is 21. And Scotty 20.
21-20.
Close, isn't it? Both finals.
Silver and bronze.
Both games won the difference. Well, this morning I was commentating. I said, how close are these games going to be? And they didn't play the last end in either one. And we said it again at the start of this game, how close they're going to be, and we finally got it right.
I'll give your monkey a typewriter and eventually he's going to spell a word.
But I'll tell you what, the shot Dean played on the second last end, and he didn't win the final. We'll remember that he didn't win the final after playing a shot like that.
Well, it just shows you how good a shot that last one was of Kane's as
all
well.
he had to do was drive a bowl out the head, not hit anything else. Even you could have done that.
Oh, not on my best day.
On the backhand. It was on the backhand, sorry.
That's forehand.
That's 4 hands.
That's forehand.
No, but the
running shot.
The running
Yep,
shot was
that
on
was
his
backhand,
backhand.
yep.
The last bowl that won the game.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to play that other side of the green. It's
No,
too
you
hard.
wouldn't have wanted to play that on the forehand side, the unbackhand side.
Well, Robbie, we're done.
The bowl of all bowls. We've got great calls here. What a fantastic finish. Frankie Millerick, proud of his daughter. Well done, B and Kane. I can read some of these. Great shot, Kane. Great final. Brilliant, Kano. Awesome end of game. Great call, you two. It just goes on and on and on and on.
Could have kept watching that, couldn't we?
Up to you. You're in the sweet seat for calling those ones.
Okay, we better finish off the telecast by thanking our sponsors, Gold Coast Tweed Bowls Media Team. This live streaming has been brought to you by Gold Coast Tweed Media Team, Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Queensland Government. Nick Fisher, Pure Real Estate. Nick Fisher Pure Real Estate is a major sponsor of the Bowls Queensland State Championships, mixed pairs and triples. We would like to thank him for his support. Club Musgrave. We would like to thank the host club, Club Musgrave, for making their facilities available for these 2024 State Championship events. Thanks also to the many other venues that are being used. We'd like to thank the umpires,
no, I want to do that bit. I want to do that bit.
All right.
Because I've had the umpires, the greenkeepers, the bar staff, the bistro and the volunteers, because I've been here for 8 or 9 days and they have been fantastic, the whole lot of them. Dino, the greenkeeper, Wayne's World, up in Wayne's World, I've been allowed into Wayne's World to do that stuff that I have to do under the match committee situation. I haven't had much to do with the bar staff until this afternoon, but they've passed the test and the bistro has been fantastic. Robbie, we can finish at what, 3:30? What's the time? 3:15?
20 past.
20 past 3. You can have a little bit of rest this afternoon and finish before dark. First time for a week and a half.
Well,
I feel the same way.
We better thank the Bowls Queensland sponsors.
Well, you better do that.
Mullins More Than Law. Well, hang on, we're going to put the screen up.
Everything's in sequence.
Okay.
We're still on Nick Fisher.
Still on Nick Fisher. Now I've got to read all this out. Pure Real Estate, Nick Fisher, 0418 461 061. And to celebrate, we are giving away a set of Aero Bowls. Simply make your way to the Pure Real Estate table at either Musgrave Hill, Broadbeach or Paradise Point during the mixed pairs or triples events between the 13th and 17th of May and submit your entry. Entries close on the 3 p.m, 17th of May. Winner will be announced during the triples final on the 17th of May.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this other thing across.
Now we'll thank the sponsors for Bowls Queensland. We have Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. Well, that's us done.
And I'd like to say thank you, Sorrow, for the sharing the commentary. And if anybody was watching that show and didn't like that finish, you better find another job. It reminds me of the time that the third asked this, what would you like me to play? And he said, you might as well play ice hockey because you're not much good at bowls. Fantastic finish to a game.
Yes, and if you're not happy with that, you're very hard to please. And congratulations to Kane and Bolivia. And the triples start tomorrow.
Yes, we've got triples here, 14 rinks in the morning, as Robbie will be here kicking off. Bowls start at 8:30, trial ends 8:15. We go around here like clockwork, and I imagine Wayne out of Wayne's World will be organising this club to perfection as he does all the time. Thank you, everybody. I'm out of here.
We're bowling.